Welcome to Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mail Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner. I'm the primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast. Before we get into tonight's adventure, I'd like to ask our listeners for help with my upcoming podcast called Real Paranormal Stories Podcast. I'm looking for people to email their real-life paranormal stories to me so I can read them on the podcast. People can send as many stories as they like, and the longer they are, the better. I'm looking mostly for ghost stories, but I'll read stories about monsters, aliens, anything that leans to the scarier side of the paranormal. Stories can be emailed to realparanormalstoriespodcast@gmail.com. Again, that's realparanormalstoriespodcast@gmail.com. Please share the email address with anyone you know who might want their own stories read on the podcast. Your help and support are greatly appreciated. Now back to our session. As our adventure begins, it is Stardate 1211.82. The party recently returned to Revel Station on board the Spelljammer on their way back to their home, the Rock of Brawl. When they arrived at the station, they drove off an attack by the Illithid Empire and then defended the station against the head of Unicron, a massive construct that wanted to convert the station into its new body. As they were about to leave Revel Station, Arvine had a vision from her goddess Mayahine. She saw a planet destroyed... That's my daughter. She saw a planet destroyed by an enormous space station shaped like a brain. She knows the Illithid Empire controls the station, or Death Brain, which is now moving toward the rock. So, adventurers, how would you like to proceed?
Death Brain.
Death Brain.
Well, I suppose we ought to defend the rock. I mean, all of my best forges are there. That's where all my best tools are.
Oh, it's another planet, but obviously Arvine would have come out of the vision and told them what happened.
Yeah,
That's not good.
Not good, no.
So, gigantic...
All of my best tools are there, too.
Gigantic Illithid spacecraft.
Maybe we can just leave Earl there.
What better way to give the Illithid Empire a black eye than to destroy something? Is this thing bigger than the Spelljammer? Could I tell from my vision?
You're not really sure.
Okay.
There was another part of the vision that I didn't mention just now, which was that you saw like a node by an exhaust port that you know if you strike that you can destroy the station. And sort of a trench-like part of the Death Brain.
Shocking. Funny thing about that.
I mean, you're not, again, you're having a vision, so you're not really sure of the scale.
Okay. So...
I mean, if you had to guess, you'd say it's probably bigger than the Spelljammer.
Okay.
I will strike it with my Schwartz.
Maybe like the size of a small moon, perhaps.
It's not a moon.
That's no moon.
That's no moon.
It's not two cheeks.
It's the other end.
So, what do you guys think?
So at Spelljammer speed, you're about 4 weeks
4 weeks
from the Death Brain.
Oh, so we do get a long rest. Okay.
Okay. You guys want to try to misbehave here? Should we make some trouble on our way back to the rock?
Brain.
I mean, I don't like the idea of this thing coming after another planet. What if it comes after the rock next? That's kind of where
There
I'm
could be
at,
planets
but-
between it and the rock.
Right. Well,
Well, that's their problem.
thoughts?
I am curious to see something that big. I suppose. That's not a moon.
What is John talking about?
Oh, Greg is trying so hard to behave.
Oh, I've been him, so I know he hasn't seen anything that big.
Oh. Yeesh.
Oh,
Well
no.
then. Back to the brain.
I forgot about that body swap episode.
Yes, with Fotis and Marvine.
Strainy.
Strainy.
Artis and Marvine.
Strainy and Jackson.
So, are we heading in that direction?
I mean, we're heading back to the rock anyway,
Okay.
so whatever.
All right. So I asked Cal to set a heading.
Okay.
Warn the crew that we may have quite a fight on our hands and what we're going for.
Yeah,
I don't know why she always feels like she has to tell everybody everything.
I know. Whatever. To give the crew time to practice.
Get
I
their
don't think
affairs
it's
in
just
orders.
going to be the four of us in our fighter craft. If we want to fight something that big, we're probably going to need the other people who can fly too.
Well, yeah, that's why so they need practice. We got 4 weeks. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm
Knock 'em into
assuming,
shape.
if possible, we want to leave the Spelljammer cloaked and just fight with the fighter craft, as usual, right?
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
It tells me we may need the actual Spelljammer for this one, but I think we'll figure it out when we get
I
there.
mean, big freaking lasers do help.
I like
we
big
might have to.
lasers.
Okay. So it takes a Spelljammer 4 weeks to reach the Death Brain.
Okay, so long rest.
Yep.
Okay.
A whole lot of long
No,
rest.
we were awake the whole time.
Janie might have been energy drinks.
On stardate 0111.83, the Spelljammer is in visual range of the Death Brain. It is moving in the direction of the rock, and you estimate it has less than an hour before it reaches it.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
How would you like to proceed?
Does it?
What about Earl?
I mean, we
What
need
about
to stop
Earl?
it. For Earl's sake and everyone else.
Does it have 2 halves? Does it look like a butt?
From a certain angle, it kind of
Is there a
like
particular
something else?
hemisphere that we need to go after?
Is one side bigger than the other?
Yeah, see, you know.
essentially the trench is basically it splits both sides of the brain.
Oh, so it's down the middle of the hemispheres.
Correct.
Right,
See,
so-
I don't
so
think
we
they're
gotta-
space nuts, though. One does not.
Can we stop thinking of them
That's
as
not
ball
lightly.
sacks as the brain?
I know. We got it. We got to hit the hole that's in the crack of this not moon. So
Greg's like, looks like a butt. No, hair balls.
It's a brain.
It's upside down. I'm
Brain.
this way. I was looking at it in the wrong way.
if we're that close to the rock, do we see any activity on the rock from where we are?
You can't. No, you're an hour away.
Yeah.
You can't see anything that's going on.
Long range sensors. Come on, man.
The fighter
Dude, you didn't even remember that you gave us the ability to breathe underwater. You expect to be able to see what's going on the rock for an hour away.
What is? I don't. I fail to see what that has anything to do with
At
the
the
other.
speed that the Spelljammer flies.
Anyway, so what's the plan? Are we going to take the attack craft out and try to make a run and see if we can get at this
Tell us getting
vulnerable
close to the end game. We're all getting sick of each
vulnerability?
Let's go have a good old
We could
fashioned.
try to approach cloaked as close as we can get, right?
Space
At least
fight.
that gives us the element of surprise.
That's probably not a bad
Ships
idea.
come out.
Do we? Can we tell if there are escort craft around this non-moon?
You can see that there are craft flying around it that look like small attack craft. They're not really like seem to be kind of like patrolling around within a certain radius.
What if we come in inverted like this with the Spelljammer and use the big freaking lasers to just start shooting at the holes until we find the right one? Sorry, couldn't keep a straight face.
I'm going to assume that I got all my charges back from my rope of stars with 2 weeks of travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 4 weeks after. Plenty of time.
Okay. Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time to attempt to get 4 charges back.
Yeah.
Every day at dawn.
So again, is our plan to try to take everyone who can fly fighter craft and pop out of the cloaked Spelljammer and make an attack round, and then if we need support, have them uncloak and open up with lasers?
Well, I'm thinking we get everybody in their ship, but we don't take off. And then and like you said, we get as close as we can, cloaked, and then see if we can get close enough to shoot it with our big freaking lasers. And if that doesn't work, then everybody can take off and surprise the crap out of everyone.
Well, we can't shoot the big freaking lasers without uncloaking.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
That would eliminate the element of surprise.
Yeah.
All right, we shoot the big freaking lasers at the same time everybody takes off, and everybody's like, "Wah!"
They're quacking?
Sorry, I broke character there for a second.
Call me crazy, but I feel like the vision of the very delicate little spot of I thought I turned my sound down on that thing would require something less destructive than a big freaking laser. Who's going to take care of that?
Us and the fighter craft.
I think we need to delegate someone specific so that one person knows that that's their mission.
I'm
can
still
go
confused
for
on
it,
your point that something can be accomplished without more firepower.
Well, yes, I'm not surprised by that because you're you, brother.
I have ways to make my aim more precise. But, I mean, not knowing what's going to happen in the fight, I think we should just broadly say that it's going to be one of us, and probably not one of the rest of the crew.
Well, we can...
Obviously, I'm going to try for it.
Yeah,
But,
you can try first.
yeah.
And if the Schwartz fails you, probably see...
What's the Schwartz? What are you talking about? Why are you weird?
Space
He's your
bat.
brother, man.
I don't claim him anymore. I've disowned you. Kidding.
Are my parents staying in the city? Have they learned to fly?
I don't know. I think getting them involved at this point, they haven't had a lot of practice.
They've had 4 weeks.
It's been a month.
I mean, they haven't. It's undetermined, really. I mean, if you want to say that,
Does it really matter? They're amongst the people.
Yeah, we're just manning all the craft
they're
as
living
much
on the
as we
spell
can, so that's fine. The assumption is we're sending up a full contingent of craft.
All right. How about we launch fighters? We catch them by surprise.
The fight.
And then once they're all trained on us, they then the
Spelljammer.
thank you. The Spelljammer uncloaks and starts shooting things with this big freaking lasers.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I just hesitate to reveal it if we don't have to.
I would think.
We'll call that
though,
Plan B.
I would think, though, at that point they would be too busy trying to stave off an attack than to worry about where it's coming from.
I mean, it is the thing that their leader's been looking for.
Well,
Well, we have control over it, and it has defense mechanisms.
Right.
and it can go invisible later when after it's fired its big freaking lasers.
Okay. All right, I think that's the rough
Not to
plan.
mention
All right.
jump.
We're gonna do that then. So that's the play. We're gonna scramble fight. We're gonna get in as close as we can. We think we can safely get in.
Okay.
Cloaked. Scramble fighters.
What if we...
Try to see if we can shoot the hole, and if we start having too much difficulty there, then the Spelljammer will be in position to make its attempts from wherever it is.
okay, you're not exactly sure where the hole is.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Well, then this fight has something the fighters out first means we'll be able to find it.
Yeah, I mean, if we can kind of lurk at a mid-distance to try to see just from the Spelljammer if something looks familiar from my vision.
It'll be a pretty itty bitty.
But yeah.
You're pretty
Well,
sure that if you take the attack craft into the trench based on your vision, that you could probably put the attack craft in the trench within about somewhere between like maybe 3 and 5 rounds of where it is.
Okay.
You could sort of estimate. You could sort of come in low, and then you would basically move to it to the point where you actually saw it.
Okay.
What's our trench run?
Yeah. Okay.
But at least once we've located it.
So scramble fighters get to the
Yeah.
trench, fight off incoming attackers. If we have to have the Spelljammer decloaked to provide
It'll be
support
ours.
fire, then we can do that.
At the
What if we...
Yeah.
at the point at which
Yeah.
at the very least, by the time the fighters have gotten in there, we've located our target, and the Spelljammer can be erased in the hole.
So there's another consideration that Hal brings up.
Okay.
Myself, Chris, doesn't know if you mentioned this or not, but Hal is going to talk about it regardless. The small jammers have camouflage.
What?
small jammers have camouflage.
Okay. New revelations.
We never
All
did
right.
ask the question, so.
The spell jammer has a cloak,
Okay.
and it also has camouflage. Like it can, other than just like being invisible,
Okay.
it could try to make itself appear to be some other gigantic object. The small jammers have a version of that, where essentially they can like look like an asteroid,
Okay.
or like a what are they called? Hold on. There are creatures called star lancers that you've seen here and there throughout your journeys in space. That they're basically like sharks with wings that fly through space.
Space sharks.
Yeah, they're basically space sharks.
Okay.
So Hal brings up the fact that you could potentially camouflage the fighters that go on the attack run.
Okay. If we start firing, does the camouflage drop?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, that is not. I think I had asked if we had cloaking before on the smaller craft, and
Yes.
Hal said no, but I did not know. Think about asking about camouflage, so that's cool.
No, they do have they
All right.
can make themselves look different.
Okay. And Janie, you were about to suggest something. What was that? Hi.
So I was trying to remember.
I was gonna ask if we might take some of the worker bees from the
Shivox?
some of the Shivoks, and maybe have them go on the Star Runner and distract them that way by floating the Star Runner out there, because that's what they're expecting to see.
We run the risk of losing the Star Runner if we do that.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that idea. If we're desperate to get away, that might be like a good
So what
mechanism
they
to
would
consider.
kind of cloak it so that it looks like the Spelljammer? Is that what you're suggesting, or?
No, she's just talking about having the Star Runner show up out there, which they're used to seeing us on the Star Runner. But they may destroy it. I guess that's. I don't know.
I would think that
At
doesn't
this
really
point,
matter
I
right
don't know
now.
if the crew would want to go back to the Star Runner. It doesn't have a captain anymore, or its true captain, and we have the Spelljammer, and seems like a fitting end, considering. Janie's kind of looking off into space, looking spacey.
It's okay. No, I mean,
That would be up to the crew, I suppose.
I
That
guess
is true.
we could send.
Seems like it would be a fitting final middle finger from Captain Braun.
But we only got an hour, so less than
Yeah.
that now.
I mean, we could basically we could have the decoy Star Runner, if the crew agrees, like launch it at further distance. So they hopefully pick it up in the distance and send some of those defenders after it. I think that's what she was trying to say. So
So
It would definitely distract them. That's what they're expecting to
it
see us
might
on.
lessen the amount of opposition we might find going on the trench run. So, all right, I guess I asked Hal the question, 'cause she probably has the most heart in this out of everybody, and then ask her to put the word out to the crew to see what they think of that idea.
The idea being,
The idea being that before we come in close with the cloaked Spelljammer and the camouflaged fighter craft,
yep,
that we launch the Star Runner under the command of Shivox, and basically set it drifting out there so that it looks like the Star Runner has just appeared in space at a further distance from the space station,
And it's
and
gonna.
hope that they see it and send a bunch of their defending craft out to try and get it.
Well, I'm assuming the Shivas could probably pilot this
I
Star
don't
Runner
know
away.
if they can.
the Shivox can't actually pilot the Star Runner.
Well, then there's no point in even having them on there. But still.
you use Ruffian in that.
Yeah, but if it gets blown up, that means we're asking Ruffian to sacrifice himself. Which I don't want to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Lost
want to ask that
enough
either.
already.
But
So,
could you make a homunculus servant?
Not one that can cast spells.
No.
so are we not doing
But could
that
we just
then?
float it? Like, would it really need to be able to pilot?
You think that if somebody like Ruffian was on board and they basically started to fly it toward wherever you wanted it to go, and then like got on the sky coach and left, that the ship would just keep floating.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay, so why don't we see how they feel about that? So I would have Hal ask Hal her feelings on that first and foremost, and then have her ask the rest of the crew. If it might help us to do what we have to do more easily, I think it's a worthy sacrifice to consider.
As long as we got enough time, as long as we got enough time to actually get it going.
Yeah.
Hal thinks about it, and she says, I'd rather not lose the Star Runner if I can help it. At the same time, perhaps we could send one of the larger small jammers out there to do the same thing.
Oh, good point.
Actually, can one of the larger small jammers camouflage themselves
To look like the Star
They
Runner?
look like the Star Runner.
I believe that is possible, yes.
Okay. So yeah,
There you go.
let's do that. Let's do that.
The small jammer would have to be willing to sacrifice itself. It is alive, remember?
That's true. Yeah, I mean,
But
I
somebody's
guess,
going to run. I thought it would go just run
Could
away.
I talk to it?
Does it have enough automation where it could run away?
Hold on. A couple of questions.
Sorry.
Sorry,
I know,
multiple
a lot of
questions.
questions.
Sorry, we're good ideas. Yeah.
What was your question, sir?
Could I talk to it?
I mean, you could form a bond with it like anybody can with any of the small jammers, yes. What was your question, Kate?
I was asking if it had enough automation where it could run away, or potentially can the larger small jammers plane shift?
No.
Okay.
It could disguise itself as the Star Runner.
Okay.
It could try to basically be a distraction, but it would be putting itself at risk. I mean, it can run. It is fast.
Okay.
The small jammers are fast, both the attack craft and the crewed ones.
We could direct it to run back to the Spelljammer. At that point, the Spelljammer is probably going to be
We'd just be
decloaked
leading
anyway.
them,
So,
we'd be
or-
leading them right to the Spelljammer.
well, by then
Could
we'll
tell
already
it to
be
run to the
attacking.
rock.
We could tell it to run to the rock.
Yeah,
That's true.
We can pick it up at the rock.
I mean, is it fast enough to do that? Can it beat the other Illithid craft in a race?
Hal's pretty sure that it is faster than the attack craft. At the same time, it's not.
Still a risk.
It's still a risk.
It's always gonna be a risk.
It's not as maneuverable as the paralarva that the Illithid Empire has. So yeah, all these things are possible, but it's a risk. This sentient craft could be destroyed.
I mean, I'm viewing it as a nice to have, but I would never force that on the craft if it has hesitation. So
You'd have to speak to one,
I guess,
Right.
Janie, see what you find.
or like emote with one.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
I'd be willing to try to emote with the craft to talk to it about how it would feel
Okay.
about
While she's doing
the
that,
possibility.
I'm scrambling everybody
Yeah, we're
else to
getting
get
everybody
fighters.
ready for the rest
Sure.
of our plan.
Yeah, I mean the people that can pilot the fighters, they basically talk about the idea of engaging with the paralarva fighters that are around the Death Brain as a distraction, as cover, essentially for whatever it is that you guys are doing. That's what a lot of them assume that their mission is, unless you tell them otherwise.
I'm sorry.
Is to engage the paralarva that are around the Death Brain,
Yeah.
and inevitably the ones that will probably come out of the Death Brain once they realize that's
to
under
help
attack.
Keep enemies off our back.
Right.
Yes,
Essentially,
that's
yes.
the whole point. Yep.
Yes, and you're suggesting that in addition to that you take a larger small jammer and have it act as a distraction and try to lead more of them away. Okay.
To give our fighters a better chance.
Hopefully draw
Yeah.
more fighters
Okay.
away.
Okay. So Janie picks one of the small jammers.
Yeah.
There's probably like a half a dozen of them at least, and you put on the helm, and you develop that sort of emotional rapport, that sort of empathic communication with it, and essentially, without getting into too much detail, the sense is that it is willing to try to act as an additional distraction. I mean, it knows there's a risk, and knows there's also going to be a whole bunch of small jammers out there too. So it understands the risk, and it's willing to try to work as a distraction,
Okay.
and to use the camouflage of the Star Runner.
Okay, I thought you were going to make me roll for it, so.
No.
I was prepared.
Make that
Right.
I was ready with the speech, like,
the persuasion roll. Yeah.
you can feel my pain and our loss of our captain.
Can we make the other small dreamers look like paralarva, or is that too advanced?
So let's
Let's
just do the
too
other
much.
more
Yeah.
complicated.
I already made it more
likely something-
complicated than it needed
It's
to
all
be.
good. Let's go. Yep.
Sorry.
It's fine. No, good idea.
So, that particular small jammer,
I think it. I
it gives you warm
emote
feelings.
with thankfulness and bravery towards
Gratitude.
it. Thank you.
It gives you warm feelings back. So, wait a minute. Yeah, there are. Yeah, never mind. Yep, okay, we're good. I'm going over the
Towards
rules.
them.
I'm going over the rules that I made for all this stuff that I'm trying to keep track of in my head. That still works. So basically,
We haven't broken everything.
you're keeping
Break the ship.
you're keeping the Spelljammer cloaked for now, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the Spelljammer stays cloaked. You scramble the attack craft, and you all launch together. And that one larger small jammer comes out looking like the Star Runner. Mm-hmm. And are your ships? Are you using the camouflage of your small jammers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Initially, yeah. What should we?
So what do you guys
camouflage
camouflaging yourselves as?
We wanted to camouflage as something that they won't decide to use for
I
target
mean,
practice.
that's why I was asking, is it easy for us to camouflage as paralarvae?
I'm gonna
Because
go
we would look like our own
space.
ships.
Black and voidless.
Can we do that?
He basically said,
Otherwise-
you can be asteroids or you can be space sharks.
I'm okay with being the space shark. Space
Essentially.
sharks is my winning code.
Probably, yeah.
Did I not
That's what he
say?
said.
Moving
Did I not say
precisely
space?
in formation right for one part of the death brain is obvious.
Yes.
So
And
Yeah.
beyond that, they
Yeah.
would probably shoot asteroids to prevent it from damaging something.
right.
Yeah.
So space sharks.
So you guys are going in as Star Lancers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I like space sharks. better.
Space sharks.
Space sharks.
The Space Sharks is cooler. That's cooler. Okay, so the fleet of attack craft small jammers go out and engage with the surrounding paralarva, and the larger small jammer goes out as the Star Runner and basically starts to make its presence known. It like starts firing some lasers and things, and slowly starts to draw away like a small group of the attack craft. And as that's going on, you see more attack craft coming out of the Death Brain, and all of you as Sky Shark, we will call them. Essentially, you go through this mishmash of battle, and no one really seems to be paying all that much attention to you. You're not really drawing any fire. That's nothing unusual. And even if they had an inkling to do something about it, there's more important things, like whoever's attacking the Death Brain right now. That's more important than some Sky Sharks that happen to be around. So essentially, you get basically through the front line of the battle, like this big sort of ring of fighting, this big like almost sphere of fighting around like one side of the Death Brain where you believe the trench is, the spot on the trench where you need to go, the exhaust port. And as the Sky Sharks get like obviously very, very close to it, some of the attack craft break off and start going after the Sky Sharks.
Okay.
I mean, you are close enough that you can get into the trench,
Okay.
and you're being followed by some of the attack craft.
Okay.
Done.
Alright.
No point in keeping up the charade now, so
Yeah.
drop it off.
Drop camo and start firing
And start
at
blasting.
things in our way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you enter into the trench and you come out of camouflage and you start basically dogfighting with the paralarvae that are coming at you, and laser turrets inside the trench start to fire at you as you're coming down the trench.
Okay.
So let's have everybody roll initiative, and we will use the same rules as before, and I will refresh everybody, including the listeners, on how this works.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Same rules, or have we updated them? A little
Slightly
bit?
updated.
Okay.
So this is Theater of the Mind combat, and we have stats for the Small Jammer attack craft and the Paralava attack craft of the Illithid Empire. And when ships don't blow up, they go to 0, and they just sort of are adrift. Maneuvering, basically, you have to get position. You can make an opposed dexterity acrobatics, intelligence arcana, or strength athletics, the pilot's choice, to try to get position on another ship. A ship has advantage on this if another allied ship already has position. If position is gained, attacks with the ship's weapons are normal. If position is not gained, attacks remain with disadvantage. Certain features at work, like extra attack, works. Sneak attack applies if the attacker has advantage on the attack roll. Characters can, if they so choose, open the cockpit and use spells and other ranged attacks, but then they lose the total cover from outside effects. So basically, they could get shot personally by a paralever or something, or some other effect. So it's at your own risk if you want to open the canopy and cast spells and things like that, but you can do that if you want. And weird things may come up. These are house rules, so we'll kind of cover those as we go. So right now, we'll roll initiative for the Paralava attack craft, and then we'll get the initiative board going.
Can we go over the stats for the ships again? Because
Yeah, sure. The Small Jammer attack craft have AC 18, and they have 100 hit points, and they have a plus 10 attack bonus, and they do 3d10 force damage. They do have ability scores in case people subject them to certain effects.
I think we can cross that bridge when we can do it.
We can figure that out. I mean, we can. I'll handle that once if something like that happens.
Okay.
So initiative. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see. All right. So attack craft Janie.
initiative is 15.
15. That's not bad.
Well, my mic's in front of my screen.
Looking around.
I'm like,
So that is Janie. Janie is Kalashtar Sorceress. So Arvine, Aasimar Fighter Rogue.
20.
20. Avine, as Luigi would say. And Strax, Hobgoblin Artificer Fighter.
Oh, this is a really big ship. Oh, okay. A little bit distracted, so 5.
5.
Oh, I could
He's
use
like, look at all that technology, man.
I could make a great weapon out of it.
And Matisse Diva Paladin.
Think of all the
20.
ridiculous servants I could make.
20. Arvine, what is your initiative modifier? Matisse, what's your initiative modifier?
+3.
Plus 8.
So Arvine goes before Matisse on 20.
That'd be one really big forge. Freaking lasers.
Too bad we have to blow it up.
Well, it'll just already be on fire.
I can collect the scrap metal later.
Okay, setting up the initiative board.
+10 to it. +10.
Da 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 da.
I need paper.
Ooh, this board's dusty. All right. So, and of course, Strax, you have GH88 in the little spot behind you, in the R2 spot.
Yeah.
Okay. I need my marker so I can write in the paralarva. Okay. How do I spell? There we go. Got it. Okay. The board. Stop being weird. Stop being weird.
talking to?
Okay, so here is our initiative board. So we have Paralarva Attack Craft.
Oh, man.
Then Arvine, Asimar Fighter Rogue, Matisse, Diva Paladin, Janie, Clash House Sorceress, Strax, Hobgoblin, Artificer Fighter. Actually rolled high on initiative. It's not very often that I, as the DM, win initiative.
That's not allowed.
Alright, so let me get out my dice. My dice is here for Paralara. There we go. This like this. Yeah, damage dice.
Most crackly bag ever.
Damage dice.
I know. I'm trying to do a really fight with it.
It's all good.
Oh, there, it's over there.
Well, we're human beings and we eat. Crazy talk.
Not allowed.
Well, he's not in his opening spiel anymore, so.
Oops.
Those are attack
I
craft.
actually forgot
You
the
already said that.
turrets.
I still
Gotta put the turrets on.
They're
there.
already bloody.
Oh,
Turrets, laser turrets are on the board as well. Hold on.
your butt is on the board as well.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Space sharks. Land shark.
We don't have any land shark.
Ah,
Space shark native.
Shark bait. Ooh,
Nice. Nice.
Who gave her an energy drink?
Huh?
okay, so initiative order is Paralarva, Arvine, Matisse,
Sorcerer's name.
laser turrets, Janie, Strax.
I'm still second to last.
You are.
I'm still last.
I had a 15 and you had a 5.
Chris is rolling hot.
Rolling hot.
Hopefully that's it. Hopefully he rolls like 2s from here forward.
Yeah, he burned up all his luck on initiative.
Who let the ginger shot saute
Right.
today?
Crispy ginger.
Okay. All right, here we go. So, Paralarva. Trying to gain position. I'll just go around the table. Janie, Paralarva, trying to get position on your ship.
Nope.
So we're doing opposed rolls here.
Janie lets out a stinking cloud.
Acrobatics, athletics, or arcana?
Acrobatics, athletics, or arcana. I'm still rolling good. I got a 26.
I'm not.
I guess that's not right.
Or dice.
11.
11.
I still think that dice is a good wild search dice.
All right. So
It just rolled a 15.
Oh, okay.
Paralarva A taking an attack on Janie's ship. That is AC 15, which does not
That
get
misses.
it. That shot goes wide. Okay, then
Does it hit a laser turret?
no, it does not.
If they roll 1, can we
Are they
see?
made out of metal?
So another Paralarva comes in on you. It tries to get position. 27.
I don't think I can hit. Well, I have to hit a natural 20. Nope.
Okay. Attack from Paralarva B. Ugh. AC 13.
Nope.
I'm good on positioning, but not so good on attacking so far.
Hashtag shock troopers.
They're shooting like shock troopers. All right, Arvine, going for position.
Okay.
This should be a little bit more difficult. 24.
27.
Okay, so this is a shot with disadvantage. Here we go. Disadvantage. Pew pew. AC 10 is gonna miss.
Yep.
All right, next one comes in, trying to gain position on you.
Yeah.
12.
37.
37.
All in a row?
Attack with disadvantage.
Janie flies like doopy doopy doo. Arvine's like shoo 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 shoo.
AC 12 is gonna miss. Okay.
But you got the spells, so that's pretty sweet.
All right, so
Fireball.
Strax
I'm going to see if I can outthink
Was
him.
that your
vying
turret?
for position.
Your turret.
Ah, 14.
Please.
22.
Okay. Shot with disadvantage. Pew pew. Oh, that's only one die, but still a low die.
Jamie's still a shark.
AC 12.
Nope.
All right. Position on another ship. 24.
27.
Oh, all right. Very good. Shot with disadvantage. Pew pew. Natural 1 on one of those dice.
Shock trooper.
Shock trooper.
Guns jammed.
Okay.
It's great.
Matisse, trying to gain position on you. 22.
Better than raspberry.
Jamie likes grape.
16. 27.
27. Okay.
Voice.
Shot with disadvantage.
Just wrestle that thing around. Rah.
Oh, natural 1. Ship number 2. 25.
That is going to be 28.
Holy cow. You guys are doing good. All right, shot with disadvantage.
Craig's like, yeah. I like these
AC 17. Almost.
Close, but no cigar.
So those are the Paralarva. Swooping in, trying to gain position, and not doing a great job. Then we are on to... I'm already...
Still around one.
Arvine, SMR Fighter Rogue, inside her small jammer attack craft.
All right, so making the run in the trench here. As far as threats in front of me, is Paralarva the most direct threat, or a laser turret?
Right now, it would be Paralarva.
Paralarva. Okay. All right, so I guess I will try to get into position on a Paralarva then.
Yep. 17.
37.
All right. So you get a regular shot.
Okay.
Plus 10 to attack, 3d10 damage.
Okay. All right.
You're trying to hit an AC of 15. Just
Gonna
gonna roll
stay with normal
five or
attacks
higher.
here. Okay, that's gonna be AC 26.
Okay.
Did not roll my damage. Please hold.
Your call is important to us.
Did you take the sharpshooter penalty?
She still does not have sharpshooter. That's respectable. Okay, so it's gonna be 13. So 22.
22 damage?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So then extra attack.
Move around, blast that Paralarva.
AC 25.
That hits.
All right. 19.
19. It is bloodied.
Okay.
Smoke
All right.
Is on fire.
Do I try to get it out of the way? No, I think I'm just going to hold there. All right.
Okay. Matisse, Diva Paladin.
Okay. So roll for position.
Roll for position. Ugh.
Question for you. Much
13.
like they're trying to put 2 on us, can we concentrate people on them?
Sure.
So do you want to try to position on the one that I'm already on?
If you do that, Greg, you get advantage.
Okay.
But did
Never
you beat,
ever leave your
did you beat
wingman.
13 though?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you have position, so go ahead and take a regular shot.
Okay.
It's going to mark this as Arvine and Matisse.
Is it regular shot or advantage shot?
Regular
It's a regular shot.
Oh, it's getting into position. You have an advantage. Okay, now I understand what you're saying. Roger, roger.
If you don't have position, you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, do I roll my radiant thing still?
If you want to apply it.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, your improved divine smite. That should
Yeah.
still.
Divine Smite. Smite.
But wait, you're supposed to be rolling 3d10s plus the d8.
Oh, I did.
So pull the big one. that
Yeah,
you
yeah, the
rolled
damage to the
and
small
then-
jammer, Greg, is 3d10.
Oh,
But
shit.
you've got your improved damage there already.
Okay. Hold,
Do you need some
please.
d10s,
Hold,
bud?
please. Hold.
If you need them, let me know.
Getting them.
Okay.
Let him use his dice.
I've borrowed dice before.
Like, he doesn't want to borrow your dice.
Hey, we're not dice shaming here.
No dice shaming.
Okay. I should be ashamed of those dice, though. Let's see, so it is
You got 1 10 out of it.
10, 14, 17,
17 damage.
Plus 2 radiant.
Plus the radiant.
plus 5, so 22.
22.
Plus 9.
Plus another 9. What?
I don't add my... Never mind.
You don't add your weapon bonus.
That's still plenty. That ship basically goes adrift and starts spinning off into space.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah.
So is there another one you can try to get a position on for your extra attack?
There is. Go ahead and you can roll for position.
Okay, 22.
13. Now rolling well.
Yes.
So regular attack.
Okay.
Boy.
And I rolled this again.
Yep. 3d10 plus. No, you don't need to roll your attack again.
Oh.
Wait, no, you do
Yes,
need to
you
roll your
do.
attack. Yeah, what am I talking about? Sorry.
Yeah, he was making me. He was trying to get in
I'm
position.
confusing you, Greg. I'm sorry. I'm confusing myself.
So that is 18 to hit.
That is just what you need.
Good.
Nice.
All right, so 18 plus 5, 23 plus 7, 30,
30.
30.
Okay, you actually bloodied that one in one hit. That was pretty good.
Not bad.
All right, and that's your turn.
Yes.
Nice job,
I'm
Matisse.
mathing.
Did you just say that he for that one in one hit?
No, he bloodied it.
Oh, bloody.
Oh, he bloodied that one in one hit, and
Smoking.
he helped to waste the one that Arvine had damaged, which is awesome.
Okay, got it.
All right, let's see. Laser turret on Jenny's ship. Laser turret. Here we go. Rah. AC 14 doesn't do it. Shoots wide. Let's see.
Pretty laser.
Arvine. AC 18.
Okay. Do I have any ability to uncanny dodge?
To reduce the damage? Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
It's not a lot though.
Okay.
It's 8 force damage.
Okay, so actually 4.
So actually 4. Yep.
Okay.
And then Strax.
Wait a minute, why are they the ones doing force damage?
All lasers are force damage.
Never mind.
AC 25.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that.
Because you can shield, yeah.
The other one gives me 5, and that's not enough.
Yep. Right.
For 15 force damage.
Okay. That gives me 85. Okay.
Complex Genie Strax maneuvers.
Laser shoots down there, hits the wing of Strax's attack craft. You see a scrolling message from DH88 that says, "Be careful."
WT.
Hey, can you lock that back? That stabilizer's gotten loose back there, GH88. Can you lock that down?
Working on it.
WTF do you think I am?
Initiating ejection seat.
Strax goes flying.
Now it'd be more like GTFO, boing, and he ejects.
All right, so we are
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
you
So
did damage.
there is one more laser turret, and we are going after Matisse.
Indeed.
Okay, so laser turret on Matisse. Here we go. That is AC 20, which will hit Matisse. So that is for 11 force damage.
11.
And we have a slightly melty down baby in the background. So that is the laser turret. So then we are on to Jeannie. It is your turn.
It's my turn.
Time for you to shoot something.
Oh, I like to shoot things.
Yep, so gain position
17.
17 versus 28. If you want to go after the one that Matisse is on, you can roll that with advantage.
That's a 20.
Okay. So you have a shot with disadvantage.
Okay. Be a 13 to hit. Which is not going to hit.
That's not going to hit, no.
Not gonna hit. Not gonna hit.
Okay, so that is the... I did all the turrets, and Janie Took her turn.
Murder Ghost.
Strax, Hobgoblin, Artificer, Fighter.
Hit the turbo button. I cast haste.
Okay, you cast haste.
Okay. All right, and because I just cast that,
Ludicrous speed.
yep, it gives me
Ludicrous speed, sir.
+2 on my AC, advantage on dexterity saving throws, which I'm not making, and an additional action which I can use to shoot something. I am going to try to gain position on one of the craft that is on our beam.
Okay. And we'll try to, let's see, Arvine. There is one craft currently on Arvine. I don't think it has position on you though, right?
No craft got position on me.
Yeah.
They're all firing. There's two coming after me, but none of them got position yet.
I think one got blowed up.
No, the one I had position on got blown up.
I don't know. He's keeping track of it.
So you're just making a regular opposed check.
Yep.
26.
23.
Hey, my guy got position.
Yeah.
Or held position. So you get a disadvantage shot.
I'll still check it. 16. Not gonna do it.
16 hits a parallel, yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
okay.
The small jammers are AC 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, well, good, because that was a decent bit of damage. 24.
24. Okay. You blast it, and it's still flying.
So fine. Okay. That's turn.
That's turn. Okay. Top round 2, Paralava.
Curl your butt up.
Yeah.
Smell you later?
All right. Janie, ships have position on you, I think.
Yes.
Okay. So this is regular attacks.
No. Yes.
Regular attack.
Not
Pew
gonna
pew.
lie.
Oh, AC 12. That's terrible.
Miss.
Shock troopers.
Another attack. AC 20. AC 23
Miss.
for 4 damage.
Oh, okay.
Shock trooper shoots
Might as well
at a
have
red
missed.
shirt. He misses. The red shirt
dies
dies anyway.
Yep.
Wah, wah.
So let's see.
This is
We're
cool.
dorks.
One will try to get position on Irene.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I just stopped myself in the face with the microphone.
Don't do that.
Hopefully I didn't make too much noise. Probably did.
Eh.
All right. Anyway.
19.
27.
Okay. Shot with disadvantage. Oh, natural 1. All right.
Does it
let's
shoot
see.
one of its buddies?
One tries to get position on Strax. 22.
18.
Okay. Regular shot. Pew pew. AC 20.
Shield.
Okay. Pew. Shield comes up.
Voice.
Bounces off. Another one tries to get position on Strax. Ooh, 29.
Roll a 1. 12.
But AC 9's not going to do it though.
Not gonna do it.
All right. And then Matisse. I don't remember if these guys have position on you or not.
No.
No, okay.
And they won't now either.
18.
29.
29. All right.
Nice.
Shot with disadvantage. AC 21. That still hits.
Damn it.
5 force damage.
You're killing me.
And then last one tries to get position. Ugh. 14 is probably not going to do it on you. You can roll though.
Nope.
Shot with disadvantage. I hit you last time. For real. AC 15 isn't quite enough.
Nope.
Okay. Perlara. I mean, Asmar, fighter rogue.
Alright. So I'm going to try to get into position on the one that Matisse is in position on.
Okay. Switch this over here.
I mean, I'm assuming there's no turrets and stuff that I can start trying to shoot down in the trench in front of me, right?
If you want to, you can make attacks with disadvantage on the turrets from distance.
Okay, no, for now I will keep concentrating on the craft. So with advantage.
Craft? What did we just get here?
Right?
Oh wow, 2 18s. Nice. So let's see here. That will be a 35 for me.
35? Mm-hmm. 27.
Okay. So,
Regular shot.
all right.
So the ship is smoking.
Okay.
Don't they know that's bad for its health?
Right?
Smoke is a
AC
joke.
20
Yep.
for 11.
11. Okay, still flying.
Okay.
Trying to... It's moving back and forth.
And extra attack.
Trying to avoid your attacks.
Oh, that is probably not going to do it. AC 14.
Miss.
Boo.
It does manage to evade.
Oh, man. Let's do action point. Why not?
Action point.
I'm just going to mark that I'm using it so I remember.
Homebrew rule of mine from 4th edition. Although I still modified it a little bit.
Okay, so
Arvine, another attack.
One more attack. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Let's see here. That is okay. Not a laser sword attack, so not a critical, but AC 29.
That definitely hits.
Okay, for 17 plus 4, 21.
21. That one goes spinning off into space.
Okay. All right, continue my approach.
All right.
No, I thought you were gonna stop.
All right. Matisse.
Get out, take a pee.
Leave a paladin.
Take a picture. Selfie.
You have position. Actually, no, they were trying to get position on you.
Hashtag
So,
Arvine in space.
yeah, you have to roll.
Hashtag
contested.
death brain. Hashtag
12. I get it.
Hashtag I'm on
23.
deck.
All right. Regular shot.
Hashtag off to save the universe. Hashtag hi Luigi.
Okay.
Why
Oh,
are
wait.
you rolling 4d10?
I
He's
didn't
got
need
a
to.
D. Oh, it's supposed to be a D8.
Yeah. So it's going to be 28 to hit,
That hits.
and it is for 9, 18, 7, 25.
25. Okay, you hit it, and it's still flying there. It's zooming back and forth, trying to get out of the way of your lasers. Attack number 2.
Yep. Okay, that's going to be for 24.
Yep.
And that is... Okay. 16, 24.
24.
Nice max damage on that improved smite.
You hit it, it's smoking, it's still flying around in front of you.
Nice job.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, laser turrets. Let's see, we'll have one go after each of you. Janie, here we go. AC 23
Yeah.
for 8 force.
Okay.
One goes after Arvine ship.
Tries
Ugh.
to get position. Oh,
No.
no, laser turrets.
Turrets.
Derpy derp.
12. Strax.
Yes.
Turret shoots. Oh, critical!
Oh no!
Laser turret.
Blasted through my shield.
You don't have any damage reduction stuff?
It's a critical.
No.
Yeah, damage reduce a critical.
You can't.
Oh,
She needs like
yeah,
arcane.
you
Yeah.
can, yeah.
No, I don't have any.
22 force damage on your small jammer.
Yikes.
It's okay. We'll get him back.
How many hit points has your small jammer taken?
See, that was 22.
I've taken 16, so...
You've taken 16.
Down to 63.
You're down to 63?
You're mending?
Okay.
You're mending?
And then
Mending takes a minute to get.
And then one on Matisse. Laser turret. Choo. Ah, AC 14. Not quite that.
She laughs in your face.
Janie.
How far away is the closest turret?
Let's see. That's the speed. The small jammer. Okay, got it. So you are about. Round is it 2? You are 600 feet away.
Okay. Alrighty. I don't have position on anything.
Right.
There's no ships behind Arvine anymore,
Correct.
and there is one ship targeted on him,
I got 2.
on Strax, 2 targeted on
Correct.
Strax.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna come up behind the 2 targeted on Strax.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to target them.
Sure. With.
Not with my craft, but with a spell. So would it still mean that I have to jockey for position? If it's a targeted spell as opposed to a save?
No, I would say, I mean, if you open up the canopy, you can just point to where they are and just cast your spell. That's fine.
Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna open up my canopy. And on the first one I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. Which at 19th level I have 4.
Multiple blasts, yes.
Yay!
Which I
Okay.
keep forgetting. And it says I have to do an attack roll for each beam.
Correct.
So the first 2 I'm going to aim at 1.
Okay.
So first,
There is one that's damaged, so I assume we put it on that
there's
one.
one that's damaged.
Okay.
Yeah. So first
Attack number 1. Go for it.
That'll be AC 22.
That hits.
That hits. And it's a 1d10.
Genie shoots Eldritch Blast from the cockpit.
It's just a straight 1d10. So that would be for 8.
8. That makes that one smoking.
Second one. That's an AC 30.
That hits.
Noise.
It's only 2. but,
2. Okay.
That one's still going, so I'll keep aiming at that one.
Keep shooting at that one. Yep.
AC 25.
That hits.
I'm gonna choose a different.
Different time.
8.
8.
What?
Didn't you say that it was 4d10 damage?
It's 1d10 for each of 4.
Oh, it's the
Blasts.
number of darts. Okay, now I confused. So I was like, wait, what?
It's not 4d10 for each one.
Okay.
I would like 40
It's
for
still
each one.
it's still flying around.
It's still flying. Okay,
fly
so
around.
last blast
Last
is
blast,
another
blast.
19 on the dice, so another
Yep.
30
Yep.
for another 7.
Another 7.
All right, and that was all one spell.
That was all one
Yep.
spell.
So, not a wild surge.
Not a wild surge. All right.
No wild surge.
No flying sheep.
No sheep's in space today.
Sheeps in space today, man.
No potted plant piloting this small jammer.
We were at Market Basket, and there was a big, huge crate in the back of a pickup truck, and I was returning the cart, and all of a sudden the crate went bat. And this cute little snake peeked out of the crate, and I was like, oh.
That's really cute. And then,
And
Some sorcerer shenanigans.
no, I think I'm gonna save the sorcerer shenanigans.
Okay.
Okay,
So you're
I
done?
think that's gonna be my turn. Yeah.
You're not going to sorcerer shenanigan to save your brother?
Strax.
Well, I technically
Yeah.
didn't click in that spell to make it a bonus action first, to then rip off some
I know.
booms.
I know.
So
I'm
I
just
didn't
giving you-
want to retcon it and make it cheese.
I know.
From the chemise of stars.
Yeah,
I'm just giving you a hard time.
the
All
chemise
right.
of stars.
With GH88 sitting in the back there, would I need to use his repair or his first aid to fix the ship? The repair is the magical mechanisms inside GH88 restore blah 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 to itself or one construct or object within 5 feet. Or the first aid is for another character. Or
For another creature.
GH88 touches a creature.
this is a unique creature / construct, so I could say you could choose either one.
Okay. Well, okay. So for Bonai action,
One action.
What now?
GH88, think you can put out that fire?
Little nozzle comes out.
And for my action, I'm going to shoot. I'll gain position on. Let's see. There's none on RV, and there's 2 on me. Did you have any?
I think I have 2 on me.
Correct.
Okay.
And there's one on Matisse. One.
Just one on Matisse.
One on Matisse.
One on Matisse. Okay. I will go after the one that has just been damaged.
The one that's just been damaged. The one that...
That I
Yeah.
was just shooting at?
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, got it.
Okay, and opposed roll 30.
14.
Okay.
You get position.
And shoot.
Shoot.
Knocked. Knocked again. Jeez. There we go. Oh, of course. Now you roll. 15 to hit.
15 is enough to hit a paralarva.
Is enough.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
15 is the AC.
Ah, gotcha. All right. That would be for 16.
16. Goes spinning off into space.
That's my first shot. My extra attack.
Where are you shooting?
Same. Okay.
It goes spinning off into space.
Okay. Pay attention, John.
You can keep shooting at it if you want.
Just to make sure it is gone. Okay. No, I might as well go after the other one that's on me.
Okay, got it.
And 29.
21.
Okay.
So you're good.
Extra attack. AC 21
That hits.
for 12.
12. Got it.
And my haste attack.
Yeah, hasty attack.
Hasty attack.
Pew pew.
Yeah. 13.
13 misses.
Okay, and I'll have GH88 roll up the healing,
The healing?
so pass turn.
So round 3.
Fight.
Paralarva. So Janie, there's a couple that have position on you. So let's see here.
So that's 12 healing. 12 repair.
No, that's not the right one. Okay. Attack number 1.
75.
AC 21
Yeah.
for 14.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was a good roll. I haven't been rolling very good damage. And then one more attack. Same AC
Okay.
for 7.
Or how it?
7. 7. All right, and then 1. You have position on 1, right? Right.
I have
Flex?
position on 1.
Okay, it's gonna try to break your position.
Okay.
With 16 is probably not gonna do it.
No, I got 26.
Okay. Shot with disadvantage. AC 11's not gonna do it.
No.
Matisse, one's gonna try to break your position on you. Ugh. 12. Can you get less than a 12?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then there was one that probably won't get position on her. Anyway, did I do Arvine already?
Arvine didn't have any on her.
Oh, that's
No.
right. That's right.
I had only one left on me.
Strax, one left on you, and you have position on it, right?
And we just rolled and you missed.
Oh, sorry. Getting all messed up. Okay, so Matisse, Strax, Arvine. I still have one.
See, this
1,
is
2,
fun.
3, 4, 5. No, that's everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
So nobody tried to get position on me.
Arvine,
Nope.
SMR,
You're
Fighter
in the clear.
Rogue.
Okay. All right. Where am I at as far as needing to shoot at paralarva or laser turrets?
The laser turret. Let's see, where's the small jammer? Okay, so You have one more round of disadvantage, and then next round it's regular attacking on the turrets.
All right. Are any of you guys in position on Paralava at this point?
I am.
Strax is and Matisse is.
Okay. I guess I'll keep running with my wingmate and try and get in position on Matisse's one.
Okay. So you get advantage. Not that you need it. 26 though.
Actually, she might have. She rolled a 1.
No, the 15 is.
Well, the other die.
And I have
a 7.
I also have expertise, so the minimum I can roll is a 27. So.
Well, that you know.
So take a regular shot.
27, yeah, it's a regular shot. Actually. AC 23
Yep.
for 11.
11.
Oh, wow.
Goes spinning off into space.
All right.
Oh, you're steaming the steam.
Yeah, I'm making tea. So, and then is there another one I can get in position on? I guess the one on Strax?
Sure.
Okay.
$20.
27.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll make my extra attack on the one that Strax is on.
Yep. It's already damaged.
Martial arm. AC 22.
Hit.
Or really nice.
Yeah, 21.
21. Smoking.
Nice. Alright, that's me.
All right. Matisse, do you have a paladin?
All right.
So there's Janie. There's one with Arbine and Strax. And another one that doesn't have position on you.
Okay. And is there one that's damaged or no?
The one that Arbine and Strax are fighting is damaged, yes.
Okay.
It is smoking.
Okay.
If you want to gain advantage on the roll to position yourself on it.
Okay.
Sarah's cracking herself up with something.
Broken gate.
28.
23.
Did you roll with advantage?
Oh, no, I did not.
Roll with advantage.
Still 23.
Okay. So shot with disadvantage.
Okay. So.
Take that, Matisse's beliefs.
Ugh. Well, that might
It's only
work
AC
out.
15.
18.
Yep, that hits. Yep.
Okay. So 7, 8, 9, 16.
16?
Yep.
Okay. It is smoking badly.
And it's
more
still
smoking.
disadvantage on the next attack.
Correct.
$23.
That hits.
This one's much better. Okay, 12. 20. 29.
29. That one goes spinning off into space. Laser turrets.
Really rolling concentration. Second hit twice. That's good.
Why would you tell him that?
Good. Because I am an honest asshole.
Aren't you a warcaster? Aren't you a warcaster?
So he's an asshole, honestly.
I think I did take warcasting.
That
Rolling
would,
That's all
with
right.
advantage there, bro.
I rolled a 17 and an 18. I'm okay.
you're all right.
All right, laser turret on Janie.
Nope.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
It's
Hopefully
a
no.
turret on Arvine.
Nope.
27.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. For 12, reduced to 6.
Okay.
Strax. Laser turret. AC 21.
Shield.
Shield. Magical shield comes up. Phew. Matisse. Laser turret. Natural 1. What the heck, man?
The turret goes kaboom.
Yes.
Gems.
Jamie, Clash Jar Sorceress.
I wonder, I use stone skin without work on the ship.
Maybe.
vying
Although
for
does it
position,
take
or are
an
you
action
shooting
to
magic?
cast? So in
I'm
case
shooting
you
magic.
get
All right,
your
shoot some
precious
magic.
attacks,
So
it might not be
Janie's
worth
gonna
it.
stand up in her cockpit, turn around, rip off a patch, and boom!
Stars,
Stars.
magic missiles.
Magic missiles are gonna come
Magic
shooting
missile.
off the back of her ship at the ones following her.
Okay.
5th level, which is 7 darts. So just to spread the wealth, then you're gonna send. Is one of them hit?
Neither one of them are hit.
Okay, then you're gonna send 4 at one and 3 at the other.
Okay.
So here's 3,
Who eat your action?
or 4, 7, 8, 9, plus 3 is 12.
12.
So 12 at one of them.
Got it. Missiles come flying out. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
This one was bad. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10 at the other,
10 at the other.
even though it had more missiles.
Okay, it looks really cool though. You're standing in the cockpit, magic missiles flying everywhere.
Still pretty cool.
And then she's going to use 2 sorcery points
Okay.
to convert to do her fun stuff.
Okay.
But I should probably say what it actually is for the people at home.
Da, 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 da,
Question:
da.
with magic missile, if you roll max damage, do you get to roll another dice like the other spells?
Oh, yeah.
If you want to roll another die and apply it to whatever ship.
It would be the first ship. It's another 2 force damage.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to use my quicken spell and
Okay.
convert one of my spells to a bonus action.
Okay.
And since I didn't cast a leveled spell,
Teehee.
Sounds like I'm never gonna ever play a spellcaster again.
a leveled spell, I am going to turn around and send a 5th level fireball at. Is there only one ship following my brother
2.
now? 2?
Oh, him.
Following me? Yeah, 1.
1.
1. Yeah.
No. That one was.
Oh, we
Take-
loaded
I
up.
killed
Yeah.
that
That's
one.
right. We load that one up. So I'm clear.
There's
clear.
there's 2 behind you, and there's 1 that's unassigned.
1 that's unassigned and 2 behind me.
Correct.
Okay, so I will throw it at the 2 that are still behind me.
Okay.
5th level fireball.
All right. Dexterity saves. Let's see. Okay.
Pew pew pew.
16 and less than 16.
The save is 19, so
Okay. So they both fail.
I don't know why it's trying to tell me 8th level here. Okay. Oh, because I am in the wrong spell slot. I'm like, that's way too many dice for a 5th level fireball.
Trust the technology. Hey,
No.
if it tells you, then that's what you have to
I don't
do.
need to go that big yet. To
No, you're misunderstanding me. It's telling you a 5th level spell, fireball, has that many dice.
but it checked off my 8th level.
Okay, it's going to be big about it. Never mind.
Which means I wouldn't have an 8th level later for something better. All right, and I have at least 1 max dice on here, which
Okay.
by my rolls, it's just a 1, but it's something. All right, so there's 10, 20, 30, 37.
In a row.
Try not
Okay,
to blow
so-
something up in space.
There's this very momentary blast of fire, which goes away very quickly, but it's enough to send one of those paralarva spinning off into space with scorch marks on it, and the other one is badly smoking.
Very badly burned.
It's a little lightly singed.
And,
Wild surge.
oh!
Oh,
Wild surge.
Oh no! I rolled a 4.
Let's see what happens.
Girls fly.
58.
58.
58, but you can roll twice.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can roll up.
Sorry, I was just giving it back to you.
You have no idea how much anxiety this dice gives me. Okay, 58. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flames.
Ship fires are not good.
No, especially not small
Does that say
things.
97?
That does say 97.
97.
Is that fireball?
No,
97's
97's
okay.
way further down than that. You are surrounded by faint, ethereal music for the next minute. I think I will take that one. Do 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 do.
Janie now is a soundtrack. Oh, she's flying around.
The penny whistle from My Heart Will Go On
No,
Titanic.
no, no. She gets the X-Files soundtrack. Lookers out there.
Is that Janie's X-Files
That's
turn?
Janie's turn.
Strax, Hobgoblin, Artificer, Fighter,
Okay.
and single construct at the moment.
Okay, so
Shit.
yep.
So there's one
Enya?
with a position on Arvine and one unassigned.
What was the position on our team?
On Janie, sorry.
Jenny. Okay. Well, I might as well see if I can finish off.
There's one
the
ship in position on you.
Jenny.
Oh, right.
So, a position on the one on Jenny.
Okay. 30.
Oh no. The one from the Lord of the Rings. That
29.
You shoot with disadvantage.
Bad luck.
Oh, that's right. And I start. Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
three.
Okay.
All right.
You get position.
I get a lucky bump. He makes a slightly wrong turn.
Purple flash.
I'm feeling happy, Strax.
There's a burst of
Must be
energy
this music.
from Janie's ship. It surrounds Strax's ship.
Okay.
It gets position.
And I'm going to shoot it with the sharpshooter penalty.
Okay.
Nice.
AC 24.
That hits.
For 10, 15, 21 plus 10 is 31.
31. Spinning off into space.
Yes.
There's
I
still
helped.
You helped. You're a helper.
He helped.
there's still one unassigned, and there's turrets that you can shoot at with disadvantage.
You can try to get into position on the unassigned one.
I could. But I'm hasty, so one of the things I can take is the dash action. Could that get me into position on one of the turrets this round?
Sure.
Okay, so then I will take my extra attack against one of the turrets.
Okay. Turret A.
Nice.
Got it. You put on the turbo boost and you go flying up ahead of the pack.
He's gone to black.
Clear the road.
Crispy.
Fire shooting one with penalty.
With penalty.
Should not have taken the penalty. Because that only gives me 12.
12 hit.
Really?
They're stationary targets.
Okay.
They're really far away.
Okay. Then that is 18, 28.
28. Woo! You blow up a laser turret.
nice.
They're glass cannony.
Okay. And that is action. That is extra attack. That is hasty action. Bonus action. GH88. See if you can fix that stabilizer on the left wing.
The screen says on it, Strax.
Okay. That's my second repair. Okay. All right. Just to beef myself up.
GH88's repairing the ship.
Yep.
That's sweet. That's awesome. I love it.
It's a good thing, too, because I took a lot of damage.
Yes.
All right, so the exhaust port with the node is coming into view, as well as the laser turrets, which are now regular shots.
Nice.
So there's one parallel armor left. It's going to go after Strax because it saw you blow up a laser turret.
Can it get up to me in time? Because I dashed
Actually,
away.
no,
pretty
it can't.
fast.
It cannot get up to you. So it's going to go after
Probably me, because I'm the only one that's been
Gee.
able to target.
24 to get position on you.
Oh, God. Probably. I mean, yeah, 18.
Okay. Takes a shot on you. AC 25
Yeah.
for 6 force.
Okay.
I repaired for 20, by the way. Puts me up to 95 hit points.
Nice.
I'm smoking a little, but I'm not quite smoking yet.
So JJD has been repairing Strax's ship.
Just maybe just a little trickle.
A la R2D2. So Arvine, Asmar Fighter Rogue, there are turrets and there is a node.
Okay. How far off is the node, like in normal shooting distance?
Normal shooting distance, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's try it. So we're gonna do Fighting Spirit.
Fighting
Give
Spirit.
myself
Okay.
advantage on attacks. Do the 5 temporary hit points go to me, or can I put them on my dude?
Either one.
Okay, I'll put on my dude.
So who gets the wings then? You or the ship?
She's not doing
Oh, I'm not doing.
Oh, that's Fighting Spirit.
transformation.
That's
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, that would be fun, but extra cheesy. No. But advantage is
Very
nice.
anime.
So we're going to attack the node with advantage.
Attacking the node with advantage.
All right.
It's just sci-fi fantasy, not anime.
Anime can be sci-fi fantasy too.
AC 27.
27 hits.
Okay. We're gonna do 9 force damage.
So you hit the node and it explodes, and you see like this electricity basically bursting off from all around it and going down into the exhaust port.
Okay.
So it's created a chain reaction.
Oh, it already. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna be
We
that
get close
easy.
enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you hit it really
thought
hard.
I was gonna have to do more damage. All right.
you
So
don't have to do that much damage.
go on the comms. They go, everybody, clear out, clear out.
GGFO.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody basically flies off away from the trench, out of the trench, away from the Death Brain, and then there's this giant explosion. Boom! And the Death Brain is destroyed.
Yay!
So do we see
Nice.
little
And the Ewoks
pieces
cheer.
of gray
Oh, no.
matter everywhere?
Yep.
No. There's like a few more Paralarva out there that are still fighting with the rest of the other small jammers, and they kind of break off and retreat and go off, fly off into space.
All right. What's the status of our decoy?
You're not really sure.
Okay. Message back to Hal and say, hey, Hal, what happened to the decoy ship? Did it have to flee? Is it okay?
Last time I saw it, it was fleeing, being pursued by about a dozen of the small attack craft, the Paralarva.
All right.
Oh, we
So we
could go
want to
one
try
we go
more.
rescue?
Yeah, let's try a rescue at this point. Let's
Okay.
see if we can track it down. Yeah.
Okay, so essentially you fly off in the direction that Hal saw it go. She takes the Spelljammer out there, and she catches up to it pretty quickly, and the small attack craft are nowhere to be seen. And you figure that basically the small jammer was faster than the attack craft.
Okay.
And that it basically got far enough ahead of them that they just broke off their attack.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
So you meet up. So you meet up with that
Okay.
small jammer.
All right. Do we want to go back and check the wreckage and see if there's any other evidence, information,
We could
loot or
salvage it.
tracks to be recovered, or
We
do
can
we want to
salvage it
keep
later.
going to the rock?
Although then again, we also don't want somebody else to beat us to the salvage. Hey, get the crew on it.
So I guess let's go check the wreckage real quick before we continue on the way to the rock.
Okay. Before you do that,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Arvine, you have another vision from your goddess Mayhane. You see the fleet of the Illithid Empire, which was not present at the Deathbrain. You see the fleet of the Illithid Empire attacking the Rock of Brawl. Your vision zooms into the Illithid Empire command ship. On board the ship, on the bridge, you see Urena Mendar, the woman you rescued on the planet Dakor, the woman who was leading a rebellion against the Illithid Empire. Her wrists are bound, and there are 4 elite shock troopers guarding her. There are other hazy figures around her on the bridge, but you can't quite make them out very clearly. The vision ends.
Oh boy.
You spaced out for a minute there. You okay?
We may not have time for salvage.
There's always
I
time
just-
for salvage.
I just saw a vision of the entire fleet attacking the rock. They have Urena, the woman that we rescued, who leads the rebellion against them. She's on their command ship, and they're attacking the rock. And I don't know if it's now. I don't know if it's in the future, but
So what
probably
you're-
soon if it isn't already happening.
So what you're saying is that there's salvage closer to home. Okay.
if we make it, yeah.
I hope the viewers heard how hard I just rolled my eyes. Listeners heard. You knew what I meant.
We do have a visual channel. Just not on there right now.
Yeah.
All right, so are we booking it to the rock?
Yeah.
Non-stop
It's
to
up
the
as far
rock.
anyway.
Non-stop
this
to the
point?
rock.
I'll sleep till Brooklyn.
No sleep down.
You can. Did I have that written down somewhere? You can basically get to the rock in like 20 minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
at ludicrous speed?
Okay. All right.
So you fly to the rock.
I have a hard time believing we wouldn't be able to see the entire Illithid fleet from here then.
Well, the Spelljammer is very fast.
Well, that's true, but
So you head in that direction, and essentially you see Arvine's vision. You come up onto the rock from a distance, and you're still camouflaged. Hal has the ship camouflaged.
Yeah.
And
Cloaked.
Cloaked.
Yeah.
Sorry, cloaked.
Okay.
Yes. I did make a distinction between that.
Actually.
Must be precise.
So there is a massive space battle going on with what looks like the entire Illithid fleet. There's just like a million ships, and you see that there are ships of all kinds of varieties from the rock trying to repel the attack.
Okay.
So there's a massive space battle going on right now,
All right.
and then you do see one of the Nautiloid ships that has a slightly different design. That's much bigger than every other ship, and in your vision you saw that was the command ship where
Okay,
Irina
so
Mendar is.
that's the ship where they have her. I
Okay.
would bet that
That's also the
Metal
ship.
Face is likely there as well.
So if Metalface is there, you're saying that's the ship we should blow up. Okay.
I don't think we
preferably
want to kill
getting
Irina.
our people off of it first.
Well, she shouldn't have gotten herself caught in the first place.
I seem to remember you getting yourself caught a few times.
Never happened.
Do you notice how much his nose grows every year?
How he turns redder.
That's just because I'm
Yeah,
getting
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I think the time for caution has failed us. I think it's time to go in guns a-blazing.
Like big ship included,
Uh-huh.
and try to board.
There is a little bit of a concern with size. Basically, your penis is so big.
There is such a thing as Mr. Too Big.
Remember, the ship itself is about as big as the rock.
Yeah, I get that.
Correct. So I mean, like you really can't get very close without, like, just kind of running into like a million ships that include Illithid Empire ships, Nautiloids, Paralarva,
Right.
and then every other ship on the rock that's trying to fight them off.
So I mean, I would.
Yeah, I'm indicating that I don't think that this is going to be a mission where we, stealthily sneak in all cloaked, and I think
Well,
our
you could still
time
use
to
the
show our
camouflage of the
cards
fighters.
is possibly here.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could try to sneak whoever's going to board the command ship, i.e., us, as space sharks,
Sure.
and meanwhile give Hal and the crew direction to fight the ship, but fight with the ship, fight with the fighters, reveal our hands fully, and just start taking out attackers as fast as they can. I mean, do we have a choice at this point? This is the rock, right? This is our home.
I'd
This
never
is-
object to the direct approach.
Is that the
We
plan?
finish it here.
I think Janie said her piece.
Okay. So we'll tell Hal to launch all the fighters, to give them direction to concentrate on the fighters,
Yep.
other than the command ship, and anything that tries to stop us as we approach the command ship.
I'm assuming the command ship is not the only large ship.
There are other big ships, but just not as big as the.
Right.
And
they're
then
like support ships and
we
stuff,
give
so-
the Spelljammer direction
Yeah, the
to
Spelljammer-
start taking out the big ships
Right.
with the big guns.
It's like you
Just
read my mind.
not the command ship while we're boarding it. But,
Okay. So essentially, Hal follows all of your directions,
okay.
and pretty much the entire, if you want to call it, Spelljammer fleet goes out to engage. And is the Star Runner doing anything in this battle? particular?
I mean,
Star
do they
Runners at a
have
real
the guns
disadvantage.
It doesn't have to.
stand-
I'm
No,
not
I'd
telling
say
you
we
you have
leave
to.
that if need be. That's an escape craft, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, that's
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically the fleet ships go out there, and you're all space sharks again, and you're heading for the command ship.
yes.
I guess we can try that. If that doesn't
Yeah.
last too long,
And
at
we wanna
least
try
we'll
to
get us a
board,
little way.
right? Yeah.
I thought Irene said space
Yeah,
sharks.
we're gonna
Yeah.
space sharks and
She
try to
mentioned
board
it,
the. I mean,
whatever.
unless we can use something better, but space
There's no
sharks.
point in arguing, let's just do
yeah,
it.
I can just
yeah,
dimension
yeah.
door on there.
I don't know about that, Greg.
I don't think we could fix the dimension door. That'd be cool if we could.
Okay, so you use your small jammer attack craft, disguised as space sharks, and you navigate your way through this massive, enormous space battle that's going on the rock with the Illithid Empire fleet, and you see the other small jammers from the spell jammer engaging in the battle as well, and you get essentially up to the command ship, and no one seems to really, again, be caring about you because of everything that's going on.
Okay. Is there an obvious door or entrance that we could?
There
bust
are
into?
basically, because this is Spelljammer and there are open decks because you have air bubble around the ship. It's not like the ships are completely enclosed. So there are multiple, like many decks
Okay.
that you can land on.
Okay.
I mean, you figure once you get within a certain distance,
Sure.
something's going to happen. But
mean,
yes, but there are lots of decks you can land on, and there's obviously an area of the ship that you think is probably the command center.
Okay. So is there a deck that's either
Yes,
like maybe
there
just
is.
just
I want to
above
fly
or just
right up to the
below
command
that?
center,
Yeah.
like nose to nose with it.
There is a deck like 2 decks down from that where you can land.
And like magic
Yeah.
missile through their window.
Okay.
We just jump right in on the top.
I mean, 2 decks down, we can probably still get surprise on
The
them.
bridge is enclosed though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do they
The
have
bridge is
like,
enclosed.
a
Yeah.
That's why I
magical
said I
shield?
wanted to magic missile through their command window.
Okay. So debark and everybody storm the ship.
debark.
Yeah,
Debark.
Disembark.
Okay, so
Bark.
Embark. Debark.
so you go down and basically get out of your sky sharks, and there are all these shock troopers. There's about a dozen shock troopers that come out to meet you because they're wondering why these animals essentially have like landed on the deck.
Okay.
But once you get out of your ship, they see who you are and they start attacking.
All right.
How big of an area are they covering?
They are covering a 20-foot sphere area.
It's almost like you read my mind. I would like to drop a 6th level fireball on top of all of
She
them.
may.
Okay, you annihilate them.
Okay.
JD annihilates some of the fireball. And so
Like barely before I even step out of my shark. Boom.
she's lifting a knee up and then fireballs.
They all get surprise condition for the first round, so she drops the fire.
So essentially
I'm
you
so sick of these people.
Willem screams.
so yeah, well I'm screaming, yeah. So you make your way inside the command ship, and you continue to get resistance from shock troopers, but at this point you're so high level that they don't pose a threat. You just kind of mow your way through the shock troopers, and you fight your way up to the bridge, and as the doors to the bridge open, as you approach, you see a bound Irina Mendar and 4 elite shock troopers guarding her. You also see the bounty hunter in red armor, and Matisse's former Thrycreen employer, Mealful, and a mind flare in black robes with metal mouth tentacles who you know to be Zaxos, leader of the Illithid Empire. Mealful says to Matisse, "Alec, you definitely look better than the last time I saw you. But you broke a contract, and you must pay." And he gestures to the bounty hunter in red armor and says, "Also, Arcanos wants another shot at you."
Well, we'll see who wins the day today.
Okay, and then you all hear this voice in your mind, which you know is coming from Zaxos, the Illithid with the metal mouth tentacles, leader of the Illithid Empire. And you hear the voice say, "What is it you expect to accomplish here today? You can think back or talk back.
Obviously.
I say, you die.
Do you say it that quietly? You die.
That's my thinking, but I say it out loud too.
I say out very strongly out loud, we will accomplish your death.
Very well. A fool's death for all of you.
Psychic scream.
We're gonna stop there. We're gonna stop there. We're gonna pick up.
Janie pissed.
We're gonna pick up there at the beginning of the next and almost final adventure in this campaign.
The big to be
penultimate?
continued flag is put up right now. To be continued.
All right, to be continued.
Dun, dun.
Dun dun dun. And
If you can't tell, Janie's mad. She just 6th level fireballed an entire landing dock full of people.
so you guys are 20th level. And like if you get additional spell slots and whatnot from this, you can just add this into your character sheet right now.
Okay.
Okay.
We can go around the table and roll hit points and then we'll sign off.
Okay, come on.
Okay, manage character level.
Okay, dice. We gotta talk. You have rolled average this entire character. Now is the time.
20th level.
It's 20th level.
What'd you get, Max?
Nice.
Yay!
Awesome.
Your dice listen to you. Kate, do you know what,
So I'm
what
pretty
level you're
sure I'm
taking?
rolling rogue. So
Rogue,
that'll
okay.
be a D8. Give me a second. If I have to walk it back and roll fighter, I'll do it in front of you
That's okay.
later.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah. So, all right, here we go. D8 for the win. All right. 7.
7, that's pretty
Yep.
good.
Yep.
So you're actually doing more artificer?
Last artificer. Make me 17th level artificer. So rolling my d8, and that's bounced out of the box. Try it again. Also max.
Yay!
Nice.
Is that 8? Is that 8 for you? Is that 8 for you?
That is 8
Okay. And Greg?
plus.
You're rolling D10, right?
Gives me.
I think Paladins get D10, right?
Paladins do get d10.
He's like, I don't know. What am I rolling?
7.
7.
7.
Respectable.
Higher than average.
Better than average.
All right. And with that, let's say goodnight to the listeners.
Good night.
Listeners, we love you.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.